You did everything right. You stopped spending like an idiot. You built a budget. Every month you move money into savings. $100 here, $300 there. You watch the number climb. It feels good. It feels responsible. Then one day you open your banking app and actually look at the interest line. $15,000 sitting in savings. A whole year gone by. Interest earned? $75. $75, that's not a typo. That's less than what you'd spend on a mediocre dinner for two. And somewhere in the back of your mind, a question starts nagging at you. If saving is so smart, why does it feel like I'm losing? Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody tells you when you're grinding to build your first savings account. Saving money will never make you rich. It was never designed to. Saving has one job: protect your money. Investing has a completely different job: grow it. Confuse the two, and you'll work twice as hard for half the result. I'm Jack. If you've got money parked in savings and you're wondering when, or if, you should start investing it, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have the exact roadmap. Subscribe if that sounds useful. The math that should make you uncomfortable. Let's run the numbers, because numbers don't lie, even when they're inconvenient. $10,000 in a savings account at 1% interest. After 1 year, $10,100. That same $10,000 invested in something tracking the S&P 500's long-run historical average of roughly 10% a year, $11,000. Already a $900 gap in year one. Annoying, but not life-changing. So let's zoom out, because compounding doesn't care about year one, it cares about year 20. After 20 years, the saver has roughly $12,200. The investor has roughly $67,000. Same starting amount, same person, one decision, and a $55,000 gap opens up between two versions of the same life. That gap has a name most people have never heard, and it's more important than the wealth gap between spenders and savers. It's the gap between savers and investors. That's where real financial separation happens, not between people who are frugal and people who aren't, but between people who let their money sit and people who put it to work. Why smart people still don't do it. If the math is this obvious, why doesn't everyone invest? Because this was never a math problem. It's a nervous system problem. Savings accounts feel safe because they're boring. The number never drops. It just sits there, quiet and predictable. Investments are the opposite. They move. Some days they climb. Some days they take a gut punch, and you watch your account drop 4% before lunch. That volatility is enough to keep millions of people frozen in safe accounts earning nothing for decades, while inflation quietly eats their money alive. So if you're thinking, I don't want to touch my savings and risk losing it, good. You shouldn't, not recklessly. The move isn't to gamble your safety net. It's to build a system that lets you invest without touching your safety net at all. Here's that system, in 5 steps. Step 1. Build the wall before you build the wealth. Before a single dollar goes into the market, get 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses sitting in cash. Not invested, not working, just sitting there, boring and available. This isn't wasted money, it's insurance. It's what stands between you and a layoff, a medical bill, or a car repair turning into a forced sale of your investments at the worst possible time.